It's Week 8 of the NFL, and here's J.C. Horn. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions. It's the Panthers and the...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And
he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first half of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real... to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with his deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Channing Tindall in there to get him, and that is sack number
number 6 now for him on the year.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Play action. It's Fields.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's how you shake off the interception to throw there. back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Fields now to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
On play action, Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Steps away to his left, and he wisely will throw that one away. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
He'll get this off to Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
And this one is incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
And he fields it cleanly.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet.
He's got a man, complete.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
To throw is Fields.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. Touchdown, Panthers!
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Hooper.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Channing Tindall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They run once more with Taylor.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 50, here's Fields. Caught by Woods. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now Fields. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So out now come the Lions.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Josh Allen drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Herbert off of play action.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
There he goes, left side. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The final shot before break. Herbert, he's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again, it's Taylor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the option. Running right. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Back to throw. Fields. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Now it's Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
This is caught. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Fields looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes this 35-0 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Channing Tindall getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Darren Stingley picks it, and the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. Second down, another run with Taylor. And some room to run now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Touchdown! A great play there. 36 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Herbert. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Jared Stidley picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually...
And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken. Up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the option right is Fields. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Off the option, here's Taylor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So not just a blowout win for the...
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time.